Thank person, as they say.
Good podcast week 16.
Yeah, pretty nuts, huh? Who would have thought we did on 16 already? I mean, that's kind of crazy. Right?
Really, it's getting up there. You know, for a
Yeah.
second, I thought that something happened to Molecule. So I
Oh.
saw her icon was blacked out.
Yeah. Want me to do that again? You want me to add that back? I know, because she's not here with us today, and I feel bad that we would mislead people into thinking she's here. You know? That is until I get a soundboard of her, laughing and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
We'll pretend like she's here with us. But yeah, I mean, people might want to tune out on this because she's arguably. I think we talked about this last episode. She was missing on vacation. She's like probably the best part of this podcast, so you might want to tune out. I mean, it's just going to be us two trying to hobble through this show. You know? I don't have much planned. You got anything planned?
Oh, I mean, I have an executive summary.
Oh, okay, go on. That's great. That's great. Wow, I was not expecting that. This is yeah.
Yeah,
happy
to kind of take you through it.
Yeah, it sounds great. Hold on. I had the fan on. That's probably causing lots of noises.
Yeah, I do hear a few noises.
Yeah. Well, there's also children outside playing. Yeah. It's kind of it's a group podcast this episode.
That's good. So
let's hear it. You want to move right to use that? What should I call that? State of the pod? Do you think that's state of the pod?
Yeah, I think that's good.
We're supposed to get a new state of the pod, but never received one to replace this one.
Oh wow, triple digits.
I think you got added some last time, right? Should we add them in now, or do you want to do something?
Yeah.
Well, right off the bat, I'm going to say that yesterday we played poker with the listeners.
Wow.
We're not there. I believe that's 15,
all right.
15 P-coin for each participant.
Oh, very nice.
Right? I think that's what we agreed to, was it?
Yeah.
I have a Google document. Maybe that's where we should start. I have a Google document that outlines the punishments and rewards for P-coins.
Okay.
Maybe we should start there, and we'll add in.
I
want to get
maybe.
This, go on.
I like there's different pictures on this.
Yeah, you know that you follow. You must have followed along with every.
Yeah.
Did you not? All right, what I'm trying to do is get our central repository for all our P-coins, punishments and rewards, so that listeners will know how to earn P-coin, and also they'll know what not to do to get punished. There should be some central location.
I agree.
Yeah, so I'm going to go through the punishments, saying a person's real name, and I think this should include even when we have a guest on,
Yeah.
Like even if it's
sounds.
Yeah, we'll give them a nickname.
They can lose P-coin by referring to us.
Or us referring to them by their real name.
Yeah, exactly.
On the pod.
Exactly.
We could say, we could say our guest tonight is the so-and-so, but then we can't say it on the pod.
Yeah.
Then we have being late. So I think that's 25 P-coin, right? Is it 25 or is it 50 if you say a name? It's 50, isn't it? It's 50.
50, yeah.
All right, so being late, I think we said 15. Does that make sense? 15?
Yeah, 15, yeah.
Then just being Molecule, you lose 5 points every episode.
-5.
So she's losing another 5 today, right? Because even though she's not here, I mean, it's
of course,
it's not contingent on her being here, right?
Right. If you miss it due to a vacation, it's okay. If you miss the podcast due to a vacation,
oh, you mean
there's no
penalty?
You
mean being late, yeah, of course, yeah.
There's no penalty. Yeah.
But unless you're Molecule, which you still lose 5 each podcast.
If Molecule joins, she loses 5.
Oh, but if she doesn't join, she doesn't lose 5?
Yeah, I guess so. She shouldn't.
She has to be on the podcast to lose 5.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure.
So.
All right.
I think so.
Okay. I'm sure she'll be very happy about that.
Yeah.
That's all I have for punishments. What other punishments do we have? I don't think we have many punishments, right?
Yeah. Let's see what there's. There's P-coin if you.
Yeah, these are rewards. We can talk about rewards next. But I'm just talking about how do you lose? Is there any other way to lose P-coin?
Saying the names, being late,
and being Molecule. Is there any other way to lose P-coin?
I'm trying to think.
I don't think so, right?
How else could you lose P-Coin? I mean, if you, if there's an act of,
Oh, I know. Yeah, making P-Coin seem like it's not that great.
yeah, making P-Coin seem like they're not.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's not even worth a peanut. Saying it's not even worth a peanut.
Yeah.
I think it was high too. I think that was like, I think you lose half your P-Coin. Half your P-Coin for doing that.
Half your P-Coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, for belittling it, for making it seem like it's not worth
Belittling P-Coin.
Yeah.
Lose half your balance.
Yeah, I think that's valid.
I have a new. I'm sitting in a new chair today.
Nice. How is it?
It's a gaming chair.
Yeah, I see that. How is it? Is it good?
It's pretty comfortable. Yeah, it's better than that wooden chair I was sitting on.
Yeah, for sure. Well, anything is.
That was made of solid wood.
Well, this chair doesn't seem quite as sharp as your other chair, so I'm not sure if that's a plus or minus for the podcast.
Look, I had to assemble this myself.
And it works, though, huh? Wow.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm laying back.
Yeah.
Goes higher and lower. It's pretty comfortable.
Pretty good headrest. Ample.
It gives good head.
All right, speaking of that, let's move on to rewards.
Oh, yeah, rewards.
Creating a game and hosting it for the first time, you get 50 P-Coin, right?
Right.
Which is the same as winning a game.
Yeah, right. That's right.
50 P-Coin, right?
Yeah.
Or was it 30? I think it was 50.
Yeah, 50. And maybe it was 20 if you participate.
Yeah, I have playing a game, I have 15. You think it was 20? We'll make it 20 right now. 20.
Yeah. Participating, yeah, 15. Yeah, either ways.
All right, we'll leave
Sounds
it at
about
20
right.
for now. The winning a game is the same as creating a game and hosting it for the first time, 50 P-Coin.
Right. Now, if you host someone else's, if you host an already created game, you get 25.
Okay, yeah, you should get some, yeah, right. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Maybe it was 15 for participation because
it
seems like a lot.
I'm going to post hosting an old game, whatever it is, 25,
right.
Whether it's yours or not.
Right.
Maybe you want to run Abortion a Board Game.
Yeah. Oh, Math Minor, right? If you're that's a.
All right, mentioning Math Minor.
Math Minor.
Yeah.
And everyone laughs.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone laughs.
Yeah. We bring it up. Hey, technically you won that one because it's just you and I laughed. So you just got it.
Was that 10 P-Coin?
Yeah, I think it was pretty low. I don't think it was
10.
that high.
Yeah, 10 P-Coin.
We want to get out of hand.
Yeah.
Mentioning cases, minor degree.
Would it be at all possible for you to stream what you're typing on the Twitch screen?
It's not that easy.
I see.
Not that easy. Maybe for a future thing, I could set it up so I could have something do that, but it's not something that because I thought about this like 10 minutes before the pod, and I didn't want to like fuck around with like a major
template.
Changing into the fucking OBS just to because it's never a good idea to do it like 10 minutes before the show starts. So
yeah, definitely
I'm
not.
I'm gonna put a link to a read-only version on our page.
Oh, nice.
On the podcast page. So Ryan, I'm just kind of going over it with you. And we'll do it again next week when you're not here next week.
That's a vacation.
What are you up to? You want to say?
I'm going to Las Vegas.
Nice.
For a week.
Some gambling.
I'm gonna see my mother.
Nice.
9112 is going.
Very nice. Do you want to give your mother?
Show.
Do you want to give your mother a code name on the podcast?
Well, yeah, we could. Yeah.
I guess we'll burn that bridge when we come to it, right?
Yeah, we need to. So yeah, I'm leaving on Saturday.
Nice. Oh, I think Molecule and I, we were pretty drunk one night, and we came up with something that you have to do. I want it could be real short, 30 seconds. I want like a video check-in every night of your vacation, and then I'll string it all together, and we'll play the audio of it. We'll watch it and play the audio of it.
Video check-in. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
like you just say what you did, or give an anecdote, whatever you want. 10, 15 seconds even, whatever, something short. Doesn't matter.
All right.
Just turn the phone on to you, tone it on to you, and just say something about the day.
As long as there's some audio description of the day.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be a description of the day. You can tell a joke. You can literally, as long as just some audio, you can literally, if you want to just take if you want to go, here's the fountain at whatever little Paris. I don't know I forget what those shitty little town name things.
The Bellagio fountains.
But they're each like their own little right. This one that's like Paris.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Caesar's, of course, is like Rome. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go and say, here's the fountain, and just play that for 10 seconds, that's fine. Whatever it is, just some audio, Can you handle that? Can you handle that?
Definitely.
Yeah, I will watch the video, but we only put the audio, obviously, on the pod.
Sometimes you may not be able to understand what's going on in the audio.
Yeah, that's great. It's even better. It's even better. And try to do it when you're as drunk as possible.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
When the midget is, putting her clothes back on.
Midget?
Yeah, whatever.
I only use it in the plural, midgets.
I'm sure you do. And maybe if you're talking to a casino pixie, whatever. Get her to say something.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll let them know it'll be on a podcast.
Yeah, tell them that we'd like to just see if you can spot a casino pixie and tell them we want to interview them the next month.
Okay.
When you're back. The week after you're there. Not this Monday, but the next Monday. And we'll give them. Maybe you should have business cards. Maybe they have business cards made up to hand out in Vegas about the show.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah.
It's not a bad idea that you got on it.
Post the POC now at gmail.com.
You can handle the cards with your podcast info on there. I host a podcast. You can meet people at the table and be like, listen, we'll do a poker segment. Every week we'll do a poker segment. We'll technically make it a poker podcast. If it takes off, if people start listening from your poker games, then I'll talk about nothing but poker. I don't give a shit. I'll make that most of the blog on the pod, whatever.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, I mean that could be kind of funny,
Yeah, but this chair's getting more comfortable.
Is it changing to your style of sitting?
Yeah, feels nice.
All right. Well, I think we should maybe. I think we have a commercial, right? Don't we have a commercial for the?
I don't know how is anyone going to know about SouthpawPeckers.com?
Yeah, exactly. SouthpawPeckers.com. That's a great question, Fiddler. You know how they know?
Thank you, Case.
You know how they know? Because of our commercials.
That is right.
And of course, if you'll check your email, hours ago I sent you the script, obviously. At least 40 minutes ago, something like that. I'm sure you'll have it. You probably haven't even checked your email.
Sometimes I get caught up in the
minutiae of the day. Your resourcing of humans and whatnot.
What a day that was. Yeah, a lot was accomplished today.
I'm sure in the HR.
More meetings were scheduled.
Yeah.
Requests for more executive summaries.
Wait, should we do the executive summary first and then go into the commercial? Take us through the executive summary? Yeah, we mentioned it already. We don't want to tease people with it, probably.
Yeah, maybe what's good is why don't we figure out, take your best guess of what there's six must-have elements according to people in an executive summary.
Jesus. Oh my God, we're really getting down to this, huh?
Yeah, we really are, aren't we?
There's got to be strategy. There's got to be like next steps. It's got to be like
let's see.
Next steps, like going forward. How do we change it? What do we have to do? There's got to be something about that.
Yeah, well, your solution, the problem and the solution.
Exactly. Yeah, the problem and the solution. You can't just put the problem in there. People want to know what do you suggest we do? Right? That's. Right. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Yeah. Good. All right.
That's one of the six.
Yeah. Well, it's two, right? The problem and the solution.
It's just one.
Okay. Well, you got to state the problem, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clearly and succinctly state with the.
Look, if you want to make it 2, then there's still 5 to go.
I prefer that. I got 2 out of the 7 already. All right.
These next ones are going to be pretty tough, I think. But go ahead.
I'm going to say metrics. Analysis of the metrics.
Well, I mean, I'm going to give it to you with the same thing: financial projections and funding. That sounds about. It's on
Yeah, I mean,
board.
it depends on what you're talking
Yeah,
about, right? You know, it's, I
yeah,
guess it depends on what you're
exactly.
talking about.
Yeah,
Are executive summaries always going to include financial data necessarily?
that's why I was saying this is a little tough. I think
Is that
is not
skewed
always.
only? Is that skewed only towards resourcing humans rather than like just a
It
generic
doesn't even
executive
have to be.
summary?
Even if you are resourcing humans,
Yeah.
which is not slavery for
Yeah, of course not.
people out there
Not
listening.
if it is, it's
You're
consensual.
you're helping people. It's not
Well, I mean, it could be consensual slavery. That does exist.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you do sign an employment letter, is that consensual slavery?
I mean, you're also, yeah. I mean, in a way, I guess it is. I mean, you can't be fired. You could also leave the job though, like a slave.
Oh yeah,
But
true.
the worse conditions get economically, though, the more you're not going to want to leave your job. So it becomes kind of like, sure, you can walk out that door, but surrounded by lots of woods, and you may not make it very far. It's very similar to
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's true.
When it's hard to get
That's
a
true.
job and shit.
Yeah,
It's if he's like, oh no, I'll make it so no one will hire you again. I mean, that could be very easily,
it could
borderline.
happen,
Yeah, I'm sure it has.
and that necessarily wouldn't be it. That would not be in the financial projections or funding.
I would hope it wouldn't be that obvious. Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. All right. All right. So I'll take that. I consider that a half.
yeah,
So that's only one.
yeah.
Right. That's only one.
There's four more.
Oh Jesus. Naming of the players involved.
Oh,
Name and shame.
Who the executive team is? Yeah, that
Yeah.
works.
Name and shame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give that to you.
Okay. Nice.
Sounds about right.
That's
All
one of
right,
them. Nice. Only three more.
three others. Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit! I know more about this than I thought. Huh. Ooh, I don't know what else could. Well, I mean, obviously it's executive, right? So it must have something to do with alternatives of some sort, or some kind of alternative.
Oh well, yeah. I think I'll give it to you. The market size and growth opportunity. Yeah, the alternatives. Yeah, that sounds right. All right, it's right along those lines. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty close. I mean,
yeah, it's close. Yeah, two
I
more
don't
to
know.
go.
That was literally the bottom of the barrel reaching for me. I could not. I don't know. I have
Yeah,
no
that's
idea.
all right.
What else? What else is there? Let me know. Tell us all. We're all riveted.
I mean, of course, the business model.
Well, of course. I thought that went without saying.
And I mean, this one also, I think, falls into that category of goes without saying. Your competitive advantage. You don't need to say it. Obviously, you wouldn't have a product, you have a competitive advantage.
Wait, the person writing it?
Well, for what your solution is, like, why do you have the competitive advantage? Like, why is what you're doing better than your peers,
Okay,
competitors?
okay, interesting. Well, and if not, then obviously you better fix that. I guess if you can't
Right.
answer that question, then you should be doing it.
Why? Right.
All
Why
right,
would they
well,
want to buy? Why would they want to buy dice from me? Why wouldn't they want to buy dice down the street?
I wouldn't buy dice from you. I'd be afraid you weighted it wrong and I was looking at it wrong or something.
I weight all my dice sides evenly.
Well, you sure set the stage for the executive summary. I mean, if that's what you're looking for, we're all on the edge of our seats. We're waiting for your executive summary.
Yeah.
That
That
was
was it. We were just going through the elements of an executive summary. We're not actually going to go through one.
I
Not
thought
on
you
the
were
same
gonna.
podcast.
I thought you were doing an executive summary of the podcast.
Oh,
That's what your assignment was.
I didn't want to.
Not just explaining what an executive summary is. You're supposed
Yeah.
to give us an executive summary of the podcast. We've done so far in 15 episodes.
For all the listeners out there, I didn't want to just start going into an executive summary and they're like, "What the fuck is this?"
Well, you've
Now they
done
know
the
it.
preamble. Yeah, that's funny. You get a good joke. Now you tell us the executive summary. You said that. You set the stage. That's real funny. You set the stage.
I don't want them to be listening to this thing and they're like, "What the fuck was that?"
All right, so this is like executive summary 0. You're explaining what executive summary is, and maybe next time, not next week, you have 2 weeks now, conveniently.
Yeah.
You'll actually be able to create an executive summary in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
now
exactly.
of the
And I'm gonna
podcast.
follow these 6 bullets.
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah.
The problem, the solution, the market size and growth opportunity, the competitive advantage, the business model, the executive team, and of course, it wouldn't be an executive summary without the financial projections and funding.
Of course.
Yeah.
I can pretty much say what the financial projections are. Of this,
And I
podcast.
think the funding here is from southpawpeckers.com, which is a really good segue into
yeah,
the
that's
commercial.
true. Because you know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's your line.
Yeah. So you know what that means,
What means?
and you know what that means.
Wrong line. You know that what means? You're not making much sense. This is
More or less than usual.
on par, I'd say.
Southpawpeckers.comfortable.
Damn autocorrect. That's it.
Short one today. Short one today, huh?
Yeah, I kind of got distracted.
Oh yeah. Something come up?
More like something didn't come up.
Or in.
Exactly. This segment is called Interview for a Co-Host.
A fine name.
Do you want to go first or should I?
What's this segment called again?
That was perfect. Interview for a co-host.
I've changed my mind. I don't like it.
Well, then come up with something else.
It's officially called Questionnaire 1214-3.
Ah, it's a human resource thing, huh?
That's right. Proud. It's our specialty.
You're not supposed to say those words.
Which ones?
The ones in parentheses. Like proud. Say it again, but instead of saying the word proud, try to say what comes after it in a proud manner. Like this is acting. Yeah.
I see. All right, let me try.
Take 2.
It's our specialty.
That's better, I think.
You don't know?
Well, I haven't heard it yet, but I assume you must have done it at least marginally better than that shitty first time.
Who's this commercial for again?
SouthbyPeckers.com.
One more time.
SouthbyPeckers.com.
Is the website up yet?
I don't think so.
Maybe she's having it as a Labor Day gift.
I think the word is saving, not saving.
Oh, yeah. Maybe she is saving that southpawpeckers.com as a Labor Day gift.
What makes you say that?
Labor Day is on a Monday this year.
Isn't it on Monday every year?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'd stake my life on it. It's hardly ever on a Monday.
You're telling me Labor Day is never on a Monday. That it?
Hardly ever.
That's the hill you want to die on?
Hardly ever.
You're telling me you're willing to bet your life?
Yes.
But are you willing to bet Pcoin?
No.
Can you use Pcoin on SouthbyPeckers.com?
Likely not.
That dash there at the end of the line is supposed to mean you speed up. Let's try that again, but a little faster response. You ready?
Yes.
And go.
Labor Day is hardly ever on a Monday. I'd bet my life.
You tell me Labor Day is never on a Monday, that it?
Hardly ever.
That's the hill you want to die on?
Hardly ever.
You're willing to bet your life on? Quick.
Yes?
Well, are you willing to bet Pcoin?
Nope.
So you say Pcoin is worth more than your life?
I mean,
Once spent.
you'll never have a need for cryptocurrency once you're dead.
Or any other currency, presumably.
Let's hope not.
Otherwise, you'll be spreading sheets in heaven, keeping it all straight.
They could torture people by making them do that instead of weirdos like me who like it.
Can you use Bitcoin on SouthbyPeckers.com?
Let me see. It hasn't been up in months, so probably no.
That was a quick answer.
It doesn't even exist.
What doesn't?
SouthPawPeckers.com.
SouthPawPeckers.com.
Well, that was interesting. The funny thing was, because even though I had read the advertisement
Hours ago.
Hours ago. At some point, I was like, the thing's not even fucking up. And lo and behold, those are the next lines.
Yeah, it's almost like you jumped ahead a little bit there. You must have been happy you only read it 4 times.
Well, I
That
just
was the
knew that
commercial.
this site has existed in
Yeah.
some form.
It was
searchable
there
form.
originally. It was there originally. It's a long, convoluted story. It was there originally,
Yeah.
and then it disappeared somehow.
Do you need me to get some good meta tags in there?
Well, luckily not, because it was, it disappeared soon after, so we'd have wasted our time putting all kind of meta tags in there or whatever.
Yeah. I could drop ship some over.
Yeah, that sounds great. Bring me some
Yeah.
P-coin too. I'll trade you some peanuts for P-coin.
Nice.
We have to set a minimum order that you'll deliver, right? We can't just have them like trading in 10 P-coin every week or whatever.
Yeah, probably you get probably if you have 2,000 P-coin, then you
2,000? You're gonna carry around 2,000 peanuts to deliver it to somebody?
That's how I do it.
Seems like a lot, but I guess we could always send it to them, right? We could send it in lots of 100, but you'll hand deliver it in 1,000.
A peanut for your time?
Oh, Jesus. Fat Tail, our one listener, has said that shittergaming.com is going to do a hostile takeover of South by Peckers. I'll allow it, as long as you put the... that's fine.
Yeah.
Saves us the trouble of having to deal with the website,
Shitter Gaming.
I guess, is that some kind of a euphemism?
I think it is. I mean, I've even kind of heard it from different people as like a spot to review the fun while you're on the pod.
You clicked on it, I guess.
Huh? Yeah.
Are they now a sponsor? Have they become a sponsor?
They could become the sponsor. We would have to rewrite the end of the script, though.
Well, I think you said it like 5 times inside there, too.
Yeah. I wonder if you could use your P-coin on shittergaming.com.
Well, I don't think I doubt yet. It's not been integrated, I don't think.
Well, it's something to think about. Maybe we should get some ad cards advocating and letting people know that the P-coin can be an accepted method of payment.
Yeah, like maybe we get those
stores.
Those little cards made up, that stand on their own, and we could just put them random places, and then people would be like, "Do you accept P-coin?" And we'd be like, "No," and like the sign says you do. And they grab the sign and rip it up.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be funny, I think.
I saw. I think I sent you this. This goes online 0% with a podcast.
Okay, good. That's good, I guess.
I saw like a book, like of like Anne Frank.
Okay.
And then someone put a sticker on it, signed copy.
That's horrible. Maybe they're a time traveler. They brought a bunch of books to sign in the past.
Maybe it was Anne Frank. Maybe Anne Frank did put that sticker on that book.
Maybe she survived. She's been lying this whole time. We were venturing into weird QAnon territory.
It really is.
Yeah. It's not good. Next thing you'll be telling me the Holocaust never happened. I mean, we do have a time machine.
Only if we can go back.
Maybe
Who signed that? Who signed that book?
Well, it's somebody named Anne Frank. Obviously, it doesn't have to be Anne Frank itself, though, right?
I mean, I could have signatured that name.
As long as you find someone named Anne Frank, I think she could sign the book and it'd be legal, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, obviously, it'd be stupid to think it's actually the Anne Frank,
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's probably some kind of a forgery.
because it was just a single diary when she was alive, you know. So it wasn't
Yeah.
like a
Forged
published.
signed copy.
I don't think anyone would have forged her name back then. Nobody knew who she was when she died, you know.
Have you ever been to Amsterdam?
I've not. You like it?
Yeah, it was fun.
No, I've been to Berlin. London.
Oh, when you lived there.
I stayed there for a month. Yeah. But I rented an apartment. It was before Airbnb. You got to admit that.
How'd you feel the food was?
Well, it's great if you love German food,
I see.
which I tolerate. I mean, it's not amazing, but I can't have it every fucking day.
What is it like? How would you describe the cuisine?
Well, it's all like sausage and shit.
Is it really?
Yeah, you've been there, right? You've been there.
I've never been to Germany.
I mean, shut up.
No, I've never been.
I thought you were.
Nah. Just Erica goes, but I never go.
Oh, 50 Bitcoin. Oh, wow.
Ouch.
Oh, not going to 1-2,
Ouch.
you mean?
Damn it.
Whoa. Holy shit. Did you forget we're on the air?
Yeah, I did.
Good thing it wasn't anything
Am I
worse
still
than
am I still in triple digits?
that. Yeah, barely. Whoa. Oh, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, you were at 72, so now you're at that's 22.
Oof, don't worry, I can create a game.
yeah, you have a game today, right? You have a game.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's got to be something different than the last game, though.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're gonna get 15.
This game is much different.
Because I don't have a game today or anything. It's just you, I don't know.
Yeah.
I tried to get co-host. Nobody wanted to do it.
I almost had Erica.
Oh my god. You're in the negative now. You're in the negative.
Yeah,
You're
really?
now in the negative Bitcoin.
And it'll be interesting to see how the negative P-coin is depicted. Is it going to be in a parenthetical or is it going to be a minus in front of it?
That's a great question. That is a great question. We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
I mean, this is unprecedented.
I'm sure.
Twice in a row. 9112. 9112. Southbuttbeckers.com. Southbuttbeckers. That was part of the commercial.
I'm sure the math minor will know the right sign or signs to use.
I would put it in parentheses. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in parentheses. It's now
Yeah,
negative. What is it? Negative what?
I think it's
Fuck.
negative 28.
Wow. Yeah. 100 minus 72. Wow.
Woo!
Jesus.
I need to earn some fucking P-coin. You notice I wrote something in the chat, or someone did. More fucking P-coins already. What the fuck?
Was that you? It must have been you.
I don't know who that was.
Well, you can't say the name because that would also break the lose you some more Bitcoin. Well, yeah, that was harsh, man. Twice in a row.
What do you get 50 for making a game?
Yeah, if you got a brand new game, yeah, let's play it.
Yeah, all right.
Game.
All right.
Wow, that was rough. Listen, let's take a little break. Because I feel we're not going to go long tonight.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to get through. So it's a good time for probably right in the middle, 7:30. It's a good
Yeah.
time for a break. All right? And
Yeah,
then
good idea.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Still down molecule, no molecule. I got my whiskey. What'd you do
Yeah.
during the break? What'd you do during the break, Fiddler?
I watched a short poker video.
Really? It wasn't even that long.
Yeah.
It's like 8 minutes.
Yeah. It was just like one hand.
You want to do a little short poker segment?
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
sure.
want, whatever you think.
Yeah. Let's do it.
What do you
All right.
what do you think?
Why don't you think of some hard questions to ask me? It could be anything.
All right, yeah, okay. This is perfect.
It's
perfect.
Some poker related.
Explain what the the outs are. Explain what an out is.
Ah, the outs. Oh, okay, yeah. So in let's say you're trying to make it's the amount of cards that can come out to help you to make a hand that you're drawing to.
Okay.
So like for example, let's say on the turn you have Jack 10 and the board is a 9, 8, 4, 2. Well, you would say that if let's say your opponent had like a pair of aces, you would only have 8 outs in order to win.
Okay.
Like 4 of the queens and 4 of the sevens. So that would be your outs.
Okay. Nothing else would help you.
Nothing else.
Well, you don't know what the other person has.
Yeah. Like in that scenario, we would assume he has like aces. Could be a she.
But also then, I don't know, would you count, like, since you have a jack, would you count another jack coming out as a potential out, not knowing that they have an ace?
Not knowing, yeah, you could, of course.
You assume maybe that they're probably lower than a jack. Chances
exactly.
Are lower pair. If they have a pair that's lower than a jack, chances are, right?
Right. They might even have a 9.
Right, that's what I'm saying, yeah. So what you wouldn't count? You wouldn't count the 8 as an out? Because it's the lowest possible pair that's out there?
Well, I mean, not for the 8. Like on 9, 8, 4, 2, 8 doesn't really do much for you.
Yeah, it improves your hand slightly though, right? But you don't count it as an out.
How do you say that like the 8 improves? Like, how does it improve your hand?
Oh, I thought you said you had an 8 in your hand.
Oh, if you had a Jack 10.
Then a 10. A 10
yeah.
would that would be
yeah.
I thought it was an 8 for some reason. I don't know. I got in my head that you had an 8 in your hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that would be. Do you minus the cards that could come out that would negate your advantage?
I mean, you could a bit.
Like let's say a 10 comes out. Then it's a much better chance that they have a straight. You need a 10.
Right. But usually you just you just would say like, okay, well I think like, my opponent's gonna have like a certain like range of different hands. Like when when
he's probably acting in a way that he has a higher pair. He's probably been acting in a way that he has a higher pair, right? You already know that maybe.
Yeah. Like if there's like draws out on the turn and they bet like all in and it's about the size of the pot, they usually either have like a strong hand or a weak hand.
Yeah, well that's true. Yeah, right. Yeah, obviously.
So like if they have if they mostly, and sometimes people don't bluff for all their stack, like especially when the pockets have a certain amount of money, they just don't do it.
Yeah.
Some players.
Yeah.
So a lot of times what that means is they have a good hand, and you have to be like, okay, well, if my chances in that scenario to beat a good hand is only to make a straight, you could just say, if I get a jack, I still don't think I'm going to win.
Yeah.
Then you would say you have 8 outs.
Is that a good number of outs to have, or bad?
Well,
what's
like
what's the optimal number of outs to
have? Well, the optimal numbers. I mean, it's really a question of how much of a bet are you facing relative to how much is in the pot and how much do you have in your stack.
Okay.
Like, let's say, for example, you calculated that you're going to be able to win 17% of the time.
Yeah.
Your hand's going to come in 17%. Let's assume that's the case.
Because let's say the certain number of odds you have versus the number of possible cards coming in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you had like eight outs, and there's how many cards like are unseen? There's you've seen 6 of them, right? So So it's eight. It's 8 divided by 46,
Right.
and then whatever that is, that you need to win that percent of the time.
Yeah.
So like if you think your opponent, can bluff, or you don't even have to care if your opponent bluffs. Like if let's say there was $100 in there and your opponent bet $1, do you think you would call?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because you're getting really good odds, right?
Yeah. So you're saying there's somewhere where it's like it doesn't make sense to call anymore.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of just the math. Just I mean,
Who am I
representing
the audience. I'm representing the audience as if someone who doesn't know anything about poker and knows nothing about outs.
Yeah, I assume I'm speaking to a regular group of people. Yeah,
I'm just giving you.
Not a math minor.
Exactly. So yeah, it's good. That's a good mindset to have. Assume I know nothing about it and just. Yeah. Exactly.
That's good.
Right. So
Okay.
Yeah. So if they bet 1,000, you'd think twice about it, obviously.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
But that's true even independent. I guess I don't. When I play, I don't really have outs and stuff like that, but I just kind of sense it.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Like you're like, oh, do you think your opponent has a good hand, or do you think he's bluffing?
Yeah. Do I think I'm gonna win or not?
Right.
Yeah. I don't actually like sit down and calculate it, but.
Yeah, I hear you.
A lot of times it's obvious. Maybe sometimes it's like, all right, if I do the math, it'll make it clear. But I think most of the time it's obvious. I got a shitty hand. I should get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's ever like a spot where you're like, oh, I think I need to do some math to figure out if I should be. You should be saying to yourself, you should be like, well, what kind of hands can my opponent be bluffing with? That's what you should be doing.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Because if let's say you can't think of any hands they'd be bluffing with, then you can't call. But let's say you're like, oh, I could think like they could be bluffing with this hand and that. Maybe you could name like 4 or 5 hands they could be bluffing with. Then it usually is like enough for you to
like
call.
They're trying to pretend they have a straight or a flush.
Right.
Yeah, because it's out
you think
there. It's possible.
Right.
Because the way they bet before.
Like as long as you can count up a few combinations of those hands.
Yeah.
Like you're usually okay. Like if you count 4 of them, you can be like, oh, you could have these 4. You get different suits of them. Then he has, then he has like tons of bluffs. Then you call.
So you're saying like it would occur to him to bluff because there's so many possible bluffs out there.
Right. But some of your opponents, they just won't bluff because they're afraid to bet big without having a hand.
Yeah.
So you have to be like, oh, but this opponent bet big without having a hand, and if they would, like, what kind of hands would they be doing that with?
I remember when a few times you and I played poker together, maybe twice we did in real life.
Yeah.
The guy was like, oh, he was scared because he like knew nothing about how I played.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, people, you see all kind of crazy stuff at the poker game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
It's fun. It's a fun game.
Yeah, it definitely is. Skill based, at least,
Yeah.
A lot of different skills involved. I mean, there's some luck involved, obviously, but.
Yeah. I played in the city the other night.
Oh yeah, one of those illegal games.
Yeah.
Don't go into too much details, obviously.
Yeah.
How'd it go? Any interesting stories? How much of a difference is that between that and a casino?
Like the only like principal difference. Well, I guess there's two. I mean, in my opinion, like 2 principal differences. One, the opponent skill level,
right,
is lower.
Lower than a casino, yeah.
Yeah, lower. Like they're less skilled on average.
I wonder why. Why is that the case?
I don't know.
It's odd.
And then, like the other thing is, like the amount of money that the establishment takes to make money from the game, the amount that they take out of the pot, it's a lot. It's a lot higher in New York. Yeah. That's because
the casinos are relying on all those other shitty games to make up the difference.
Right.
The other games people don't have a chance.
But the place in the city, they take on more risks, though. I mean, they have to take more.
True.
It's like what would incentivize them to do it? You know?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And they probably have to pay people off too. They probably have hidden costs that the casinos don't absorb at their other giant.
Yeah.
Because if they charge too much in a casino, people just won't play poker there. So they're kind of limited
right.
by that. Whereas like all the other games are pretty much the same in every casino.
Yeah.
Like you play blackjack or whatever, that's gonna be the same no matter what casino you go to. It's like...
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, that was it. I ended up losing a little money. But I played all right.
9112 does not join you on these excursions into the illegal gambling dens in New York.
Yeah, she does sometimes. I think she's interested in. I think she's interested in playing in this game.
Nice. All right. You talked to her about how interesting the people are and stuff like that. Get her interested.
Yeah, like she knows. She knows. It's just like the same.
It's fun.
It's just like fun game.
You wouldn't get in trouble if you get caught, right? You wouldn't get in trouble for playing. You don't get in trouble.
No, I don't think so. Maybe just like lose what you have in front of you.
I think you don't get in trouble if you take a vig. If you take the skim off it.
Yeah, you pay like there's no rate. They say no rate.
Yeah, it's kind of. You're paying like a.
Yeah, you're paying a pretty big membership rate.
Yeah. It's not the same idea.
Yeah. But it was fun. I think I'd go back. I'd play a little higher stake because you can probably do a little better because the hourly is not as bad as.
Well, if the people play worse, sure. I mean, it makes more sense.
Yeah, I think they're pretty bad.
I guess you also have maybe a lot of people with more money who just want to just play the game, even though they're not good at it, and lose their money. They don't mind losing money. They're enjoying themselves. You get that more than maybe at a casino. Like
I think I could do well.
You got like Wall Street types that don't want to go to a casino or whatever. They just play.
I could do well in that game.
Do you think it's like do you think the people who just can't go to casinos for some reason, or they just don't want to?
I think it's just so convenient.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like the closest casino is like Parks, which is an hour and 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
And it requires you to like have a car.
Yeah, it's true.
Other than just like going,
bus
few blocks.
Yeah. True. Yeah, you're right. Well, they've been talking about putting a casino in New York though for a long time, right? Just never happened.
I heard they might do it at some point, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I doubt it. All right, what's this game you got? You gotta get yourself out of the red.
Oh yeah, I'm in the hole, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Wow, maybe the funny thing, maybe instead of watching a poker video, I should have been thinking about a game.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Just like apparently you didn't read the commercial you had for 4 hours before.
I had internet problems.
Yeah, sure. All right, can't wait. What is this game?
All right.
Oh boy.
All right.
You just make it up as well,
huh? I'm definitely not.
Okay, good.
All right. So the name of this game.
Yeah. Got to get my dice out. You have to get my bag of dice.
Yeah. I think it would be good to have your bag of dice handy.
I got a big bag of dice. I'm a nerd. But they're all different shapes and not just D6s.
Yeah, obviously.
You require D6
Yeah. Do you have your D6? I'm like, yeah, I just have D6s.
Do you want a bigger one? Yeah. Some of them I can't read. They're so old. I have to recolor them.
All right. So,
I got 2 D6s. I'm ready to go.
All right. So the name of this game, Jump to Finish Line.
Jump to finish line. Wow, interesting so far. Yeah, jumping.
Yeah, and so you obviously have to jump to
The finish
line. Yeah, of course. And so you have to move spaces, and there are
how many spaces are there? Keep it short. How many spaces are there?
57.
57 spaces. Okay, all right.
57 spaces.
That's a weird number. It's a weird number.
Yeah.
It's a weird number of spaces, but all right. Who goes first? Do we roll to see who goes first? Is that how this works?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 1. I guess I'm not going first.
Oh yeah.
Unless you.
Was that your D6?
Yeah, it was my D6. Yeah.
I got a 4.
You're going first. All right. Starting off at 0, or are we starting off at number 1?
We're gonna start off at 0.
Is it exactly 37 numbers? Otherwise, you have to go around and start from 0 again, or is it?
It's 57, but you can pass right through it.
Okay, and you still win. You still win.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You go first.
Okay. So this is how it works.
Oh.
On the 10s. I don't know. We'll think of something for that. So the idea is you roll both of your D. Yeah, I assume you have 2 D6.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Well,
If you have a
first.
D12, if you have a D12, that'd be fine as well.
Well, not really, because that's the numbers are different. You should know this. This is 2 to 12, whereas a D6, 2 D6s is 2 to 12. Well, what D12 is 1 to 12. You can never get a 1 with 2 D6s.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Oh, right. Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, good clarification. Thank you. And that's for all you listeners out there.
Yeah, see, you learn something too. Everybody learns. You learn something. You learn something. I learned something. Everybody, all our 3 listeners learned something.
You cannot exchange 2 D6s for a D12.
Yeah, you can. It's 2 to 12 versus
because
1 to 12.
you can't roll a 1 with 2 D6s.
Yeah. So what does that mean? What do you end up? What must be something must be more common. Which is it?
Obviously, the D6s.
No, I'm saying like if it's 1 to 12, there must be some number that's more common.
On the dice?
Yeah, because it's 2 to 12.
It's 7.
7 is more common when you're using 2 dice versus 1.
Yeah, like the sum of the numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, because you get 4 and 3 and 3 and 4.
Right, and 2 and 4.
But with the D12, you can only get a 4.
Right.
2 and 4, 3 and 4. 4 and 3. That's the only thing that could be. Right?
Yeah.
No, 5 and 2.
7. I'm just saying the D12 is going to be rolling a lot less 7s than
exactly.
2 D6s.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And never a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a major difference. That's a major difference.
Yeah. So if anyone's ever like, oh hey, roll, what do you have? Do you have 2 D3s? You're like, yeah. They're like, well, I got a D6. Don't be fooled. You need the same die.
But I mean, it's not that big of a deal because it's a 7, so it does kind of make sense that the middle one would be rolled more often. You know what I mean? It's not that major of a difference.
The middle.
Yeah, the middle number, the average number is rolled more often. That 7 is like in the average.
Is that true? Is it D12? Are they not? It's not true. It's not even on all sides.
I don't know.
Make sure D12.
I'm just saying, from 2 to 12, 7 is like in the middle, right?
Maybe there should be a dice section in the game.
Nothing but dice.
Yeah, pick one of the die.
Yeah,
D12.
It's a horrible idea. All right, roll your roll.
All right, wait. Let me tell you the rules.
This is called Jump to Conclusions. Fato named it. It's called
yeah. Look, every time. So you roll 2 die, and then you move that place.
I would say I didn't think that needed to be said.
Every time you roll, and you land on a prime number,
right?
You go to that prime number, you lose 4 spaces.
Okay. Remind our audience what because there's a lot of dumbasses out there. What are prime numbers again?
Oh, prime numbers are pretty prime. And
how will we know when we land on a prime number? That's what we're trying to figure out.
Well, we know if we tried to divide it by
1,
another number.
1.
You won't.
1.
No, any other number
besides 1.
Besides 1.
It won't work.
Yeah, you won't get an integer. Is that right?
So out of the die that we have, what are those numbers? 3.
1.
1.
3.
5.
5.
Yeah.
7.
7. Not 9. Not 9.
11.
11. Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right.
But if you roll a 9, then as you get higher, there's going to be less prime numbers closer to each other, I think.
Right. Oh, because it's 57 squares, so that's what we're going by, not the die roll, the 57 squares.
Right. But if you
got
land
it.
on square 20, if you land on square 31, obviously.
Well, you're not going to do that with the first die, because it's only 6 and 6. It's not going to get up to 9. You can't roll
But I'm
9
saying
and
if you roll a 6 to 6 and then you land on 31, you lose 4 spaces because 31's a prime number.
Right, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll address whether it's prime number or not as we play. You go first. You won.
Oh, right, exactly. 10. Oh, nice.
That's not a prime number. So you're there. Now, anything else, or do I roll? Do you have to do anything?
Nope, that's it. Yeah.
9 as well.
Okay, nice.
So I'm just at 9 now.
Prime. If this equals. What's this fucking prime?
For the audience, I'm asking for people who don't know, do not have a math minor. Of course, I know what a prime number is. I'm asking for the audience. I represent the audience here.
Yeah. So what if you like? Where would be a good way to find if a number's a prime number?
What do you mean? Where's a good way to find it? What? I mean, you just said it can't be.
Just a Google search. That's the easiest way.
Yeah, if you don't have a degree in mathematics.
No, but of course, even a math minor.
They did not laugh. All right, so you got 10. You're at 10. I'm at 9. So what is your turn? What's going on?
Oh yeah, it's my turn. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got distracted. 4. That's 14.
Not a prime number.
Nice.
I lost the die. Hold on. Doesn't count, right? Fall on the floor. 8.
Oh, it's 17.
I'm ahead, right?
17, but 17's a prime number.
Oh, right.
So you lose 4 spaces.
I'm at 13 now. I'm at 13. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I see. Right, forgot.
You don't automatically lose 13 now. I mean, you don't automatically lose more because you're on 13.
Right.
Like, you get the raw.
Yeah.
You don't get tortured. I got 11, so that's 25.
All right.
Oh, wow.
25 is not a prime number. 8.
It's 21.
21 is not
21.
a prime number. Not a prime number.
21 is not a prime number.
Because it's divisible.
You divide it by
other numbers.
3.
7.
Oh, it's on me.
Yeah.
6. 31.
That is a prime number.
Out. 31 minus
6
4.
steps forward, 2 steps back, 4 steps back.
27.
10, which I know is not.
31.
10.
31.
Oh yeah, it is a prime number. What? Back to the same square as you.
We're both at 27.
We're both on the same square. Something should happen. Let's roll, and then the lower number gets kicked back 1 more square. Okay.
No.
Why not?
What?
we both occupy the same square, so we should have like a rollies to see who, like, one person gets the lower person gets kicked off. You know, we're both occupy the same square. One person goes forward. One person goes forward. The winner goes forward. The loser goes back 1. Whenever we're share the same square.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, just to make it more interesting.
Both die, right? Both die.
Yeah, all right. That's 11. Beat that, motherfucker.
8.
Yeah, all right.
God
So
damn
I go
it.
ahead 1. You go behind 1. So I'm at 5.
So you're at 28. I'm 20. It's 20. I'm at 26. You're at 28 then.
All right. Who's
All right.
It's you now. It's you, right?
My
Is
roll.
it you or me?
My roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5. 31.
Oh, back to 31. Back 4.
31 minus 4. 27. All right.
I'm not there, so we don't have a roll off.
Yeah.
6.
34.
Oh, which is divisible, which is not a prime number. Woohoo!
It's not.
It's not. Not your
Is
turn.
it? Yeah, obviously.
Oh, it's 2.
Fucking 2.
Even number is not going to be a prime number.
I got a 2. 29. All right. Cool.
That's all right, right?
29, yeah, divided by 3.
Yeah.
All right.
6.
Ooh, 40.
Oh,
That's
definitely
good.
not a prime number. Yeah. I'm getting there. I'm closing in.
I got a 4. 33. All right. That's all right.
That's fine. That's fine. 9.
49. Okay, that's definitely
That's
divisible.
fine.
Oh, wow. You're close.
Close.
You are
This
ready
could be
to
it.
jump
This could
the
be
finish
it.
line.
This could be it.
I need a big number. 7. 40. All right.
All right.
All right. That's good.
Oh. 9.
That's it. 58.
Yeah.
Cheese and rice. Ah, thank you.
You're now up 22 points, I believe, right?
Whew. That feels good.
You're at positive 22. No. You're at negative 22. You added 50.
I was at minus 28, and I'm at, sorry, parenthetical 058 028.
Yeah,
parenthetical.
So, yeah.
I'm at 22.
All right, let me adjust that right now.
Yeah.
So we don't forget about this. I'm going to make all the adjustments. Since we're
that was
ready. If I can find it then, yeah. All right.
You can.
You're at 22. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 22.
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
It doesn't look like a lot happened.
I played the game, so I gained 15 points, right? I lost. No, I won.
You won the game.
I won the game. 50 points. 50 points.
50 points.
Wow.
50 points.
Yeah. 187. Malky was not here, but also does not lose the 5 points according to your ruling, which I'll agree with. It's fine.
Yeah.
Fat Toe did participate. Another 15 points. Participated.
Nice.
F Stop Fitzgerald did not, so he gains another 15 points because he did not participate. And I don't see. I ate tacos in the bathtub, so he must have. Well, yeah, he gets another 15 then for not participating.
Wasn't that F Stop Fitz in that teddy bear movie with Mark Wahlberg?
I have
Ted?
No idea.
Ted?
Do you think he was? There's someone named F Stop Fitzgerald in there?
No, I think there was a scene where the girlfriend was trying to tell her boyfriend and the teddy bear that they're like, oh, have you ever read anything from like F Scott Fitzgerald? And they were like, no, like what's the F stand for? And I don't know, it was a funny bit, and I'm doing a pretty bad job of making the funny way it was.
This is F Stop Fitzgerald. This is the F Stop, like the train. F Stop Fitzgerald, not F Scott. F Scott is the author. This is F Stop Fitzgerald.
Oh, well, it kind of reminded me of seeing it the other way. Let the audience know F Stop Fitz will keep his P coin.
Yeah, he's got a good chance of getting much more too by not doing anything. Not even listening. Once you get P coins, it's very difficult not to continue. It's just like being rich. Once you get enough P coins, it's hard not to get more P coins. You have to actively try not to get more P coins.
You have to stop.
Yeah, F stop.
You have
Fitzgerald. P stop. P coin stop. Fitzgerald. I didn't do any edibles today. I'm out completely.
I took one.
Nice, yeah, that's good. It's good stuff. It's good
Yeah.
stuff. I smoked.
Yeah.
And I drank some cheap whiskey, but that's it. I don't know. Did the show suffer for it? Are we better or worse?
No, I think we were good.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Yeah, it was a good show. I saw a few extra listeners.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, I mean, I think we did an adequate job without Molecule. Sadly, on vacation again. We never talked about. Here's a requirement that I need from a potential co-host if she decides to, I know she's been on vacation twice in a row. So is she is this it? Is she quitting the show? I don't know. Probably not. But here's what I expect from a potential co-host. I want at least 3 worm facts. Facts about worms that I do not know.
Yeah.
What else? I asked you earlier today to come up with some interview questions for a potential replacement of Molecule.
Oh, yeah.
I know you must have put a lot of thought into
that. The interviewing process?
Yeah.
That can be rather arduous.
It's pretty sharp, yeah. I would need a
Do you
potential
know what-
co-host to at least give 3 worm facts.
Worm facts?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Just search for them online. You know.
You want to hear them right now?
No. I'm saying if someone wants to be a co-host, if Malcolm's not around, we need some interview questions. That'd be one of the questions I'll ask. Is like, give me 3 facts about worms.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
What interview question would you? You know, you're an HR guy. You know, you've interviewed many people. What question would you ask to interview for the host of a podcast like this, our podcast? What questions would you ask?
It's just.
Have you had any other podcasting experience? Is that something you might ask? What do you think?
I think that would be a fair question.
Yeah.
If no, like why? If no, what other experience do you have that would make you good on a podcast?
That's a good point. It's true.
And maybe they can say that they were.
It's so easy to start a podcast, right? There's no excuse for not having some experience to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Maybe they were like, I was a really good car salesperson.
I think that would make them a good podcast host then.
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, if you really want to be on a podcast, there's no excuse for you not to start your own. It's so easy. You might as well start your own podcast and get some experience.
Yeah.
Would you say we have experience? We have experience doing it, right?
You do.
Well, you're also on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is 16 episodes.
Yeah, we are in a few hours.
Yeah. Not 10,000.
It's almost 30 hours.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, because we go over an hour every time at least.
I passed the channel on to a few. I don't know if they've watched it.
Hey, you think we've gotten better or
no? Yeah. Oh yeah.
You think we have?
It is. I think having an agenda does.
Yeah.
That definitely is good.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
You can always let's say you're like, oh, what should I let's say you run out of ideas on the spot.
Next thing on the agenda, right?
Yeah.
Tackle the next thing on the agenda.
But this podcast worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Yeah.
Well, we did talk about. I talked about the the punishments and rewards for P-Coin. That's something I wanted to talk about anyway. So.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, to memorialize it.
Yeah, I'll put the link up to a read only.
Yeah. That was a pretty fun game.
It wasn't bad. It was much better than I expected. Yeah, for a game that you thought at the top of your head.
Me too. Jump to finish line.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it to be. Yeah, it was kind of entertaining, and I won, which always helps.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was fun. Are we off the air?
No, we want to end. We should stop, right? Let's stop.
No, I was just. I don't want to go into too much detail. I want to save it for the pod.
Yeah, great idea. Yeah, we're on the air now, but I mean, we could stop.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good time to stop. Maybe it's 8:50.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
Molesting my dye bag.
Oh yeah. This is the. That's the go away. Is that the sounding off music?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's do it. All right, that's good. It was good. It's fun.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys next week. You will not be here next week. You are
gambling.
But we would expect. Let's see. Well, by Saturday. I guess by Monday, if you send it to me Monday, if you take a video Monday afternoon and send it to me, I'll have 3 days worth of video diary audio to play. Or we can just save it for the next week when you come back.
Just remind me if you twice a day.
I'll remind you twice a day.
Just so I don't forget. You know how sometimes.
Literally, listen, Fiddler. It literally could be anything. It doesn't matter. It literally could be anything. Just got to be 600 days. For like or something. It could literally be anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
30 seconds.
I'll do anything from no planning at all.
Yeah. Exactly.
To elaborate planning. I'm probably not elaborate.
Probably not that elaborate.
Some planning involved.
Maybe. I find it difficult to believe. But just do something. Literally anything. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. I'll send it to her.
All right, so I'll see. Yeah, you won't be you're gonna be listening. You're not even listening. You're just gonna be gambling. It's like 2 hours earlier too.
Well, I mean, if
How
I'm
many
not
hours earlier
listening,
is it? Is it 5 hours earlier?
3.
3. Okay, yeah.
I mean, if I'm not listening live, of course I'm listening again through the
Have you ever
on
listened to the ones
Twitch.
that, have you listened to the ones you
Uh,
missed?
I listened to a few minutes of on. I don't really like hearing my voice, so
Have
that's
you listened to the
kinda.
ones you haven't been on? Yeah, I've been on a couple times. Have you listened to those?
Uh,
That's a
but
no.
they're
That's a no. That's a big no.
it's in the queue.
All right. Well, all right. Thank you for joining, everybody. Our 2 listeners. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, F stop.
Oh, it stops in there. Another 15. Wait, does that negate? Oh, we got to give him another 15 as well. Oh shit.
Look, he's on there, huh?
I should have set an alarm. Oh, you wanted to listen. And he missed it. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, we do have. If you subscribe, you'll get an alert when we go live. F stop. You might just want to set an alert. Follow us. Yeah. Just a suggestion. All right.
That was a good.
Wow,
That was a
just in
good.
time for
That was a
Sunday.
good ending.
Yeah, that was perfect. F stop showed up right at the end, like the Messiah. Like the Messiah. Good night, everybody.